Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Local Revenues Subcommittee. We have a couple of bills that we will be hearing as well as several concurrences. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First bill we'll talk about is Senate Bill 274. Stan, you want to give an overview?
Sure. So Senate Bill 274 is identical to House Bill 268 as it passed the House. This is the personal property tax exemption for small businesses that have a total amount of personal property less than $20,000.
Any questions? There a motion to accept Senate Bill 274.
Move to accept.
Second.
Been properly moved and second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Thank you so much. Next bill, Senate Bill 724. Stan?
So this is identical to House Bill 795 as it passed the House. This is the bill that exempts governments from the gross receipts tax for heavy equipment rentals and repeals the true-up requirement as well. So that's the bill.
Any questions? Yeah, motion to accept Senate Bill 724.
Move favorable.
Yeah, second.
Second.
Been properly moved and second. All in favor of Senate Bill 724 signify by saying aye.
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 Next bill, Senate Bill 901. Stan?
So this bill allows local governments to determine the amount and the duration of the tax credit for elderly, veterans, and surviving spouses. And this is now identical to the bill that you just, the House Bill 1186 that you just concurred on the floor.
Any questions?
Move favorable.
Second.
Been properly moved and second. All in favor of Senate Bill 901 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? The ayes have it. Next bill, Senate Bill 975. Stan?
So this requires SDAT to process an application for a property tax exemption for a disabled veteran or surviving spouse before the individual purchases a home. So this is identical to House Bill 809 that you just concurred with on the floor.
Move to concur.
Second.
Been properly moved and second on Senate Bill 975. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Ayes have it. That bill will also pass. Senate Bill 983. Stan?
So this bill is the cross file of House Bill 285. So the bill that you have in front of you is actually different, though, than the House bill that you passed. So this bill allows local governments to define who is a law enforcement officer or rescue worker for purposes of the tax credit. It also eliminates the requirement that the disability or death of the law enforcement officer or rescue worker be connected to the individual's employment as a law enforcement officer or rescue worker. So there's amendments on this bill, and the amendments actually put the bill back in the same posture as House Bill 285 as it passed the House. So as amended, the bill would expand eligibility for a local property tax credit for the local property tax credit for disabled law enforcement officers and rescue workers to include certain federal police and criminal investigators. So basically the amendment puts the bill back to the posture of the House bill and puts it back in the posture as it was introduced and as the sponsor wanted it.
Any questions on the amendment?
Move the amendment.
Second.
Been properly moved and second on the amendment. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 The bill as amended. Any questions?
Move favorable. Second.
Been properly moved and second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Ayes have it. Thank you. That bill also passed. Stan, we have several occurrences.
Yes. So the concurrences are House Bill 69. So this is the bill about property tax appeals, and the amendment just adds on the amendment that was already discussed on the Senate bill about if the commercial assessment is decreased on appeal by more than 20%, the local governments get notice and 90 days to appeal. So that's the amendment House Bill 69.
Any questions?
The
Any,
amendment.
is there a second?
Second.
They're properly moved and second for the amendment on the occurrence of House Bill 69. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Any nays? The occurrence of House Bill 285, Stan.
So this is the bill that the Senate amended. So they changed the bill so that the locals would determine who qualifies as a law enforcement officer or rescue worker, and make some other changes to the bill. So for this one to be consistent with the your action on the Senate cross file, the motion is you would not concur on this one.
Any questions on that one?
Move not to concur.
Second.
They're properly moved and second not to concur on House Bill 285. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Any nays? The non-concurrence will happen. House Bill 617, Stan.
So this is the local authorizing property tax credit for surviving spouses of veterans who don't qualify for an existing state tax exemption. The Senate just allowed the local governments to determine who is a fallen service member.
Any questions on that one? Is there a motion?
Move favorable. Oh, no, wait, are we moving to?
To concur.
Move to concur. Your
Second.
second.
Properly moved and second to concur with House Bill 617. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? The concurrence will happen on 617. Last bill for the day, House Bill 1196, Stan.
So this is the bill that authorizes local governments to withhold owner-occupied properties from tax sale and also enter into payment plans with property owners in tax sale. So the Senate amendments just require local governments to adopt objective criteria for withholding owner-occupied properties from tax sale. So they would have to set up some sort of unified, sort of uniform rules for determining which properties would be withheld.
Any questions? All in favor of the concurrence on House Bill 1196, signify by saying aye.
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 Any nays? House Bill 1196 can move on as well. That concludes the meeting, the voting
Mr.
session.
Chair, excuse me. I think I came in late. I missed Senate Bill 274.
Yes,
I'd like to be recorded as a yay.
thank you.
Thank
That
you.
is now done. All right, guys, we'll see you guys as soon as we get notice on the voting session. Enjoy your lunch.